wish I knew, everything I wish I do. Maybe you wish it too. Let me make your wish come true. True, you on my mind. Don't waste. Hello, Cancer and Grand Rising. Welcome to your weekly message. So, Cancer, this is not going to be a love reading. We're going to be getting a check-in with your guides, an important message from them for you. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, we're going to see what messages they have for you today. Starting with Cancer, we're switching it up a little bit. So I'm doing, before every reading, pre-game, I'm meditating just to see what downloads, what messages I could get from the ethers, from spirit, before we pull cards. And what I got for you guys, Cancer, was very simple, but it was just a bittersweet feeling in my heart chakra. It wasn't specific to any situation, any person, any idea, business venture. It didn't feel specific. You will know your situation, right? And it's food for thought, but it's this really deeply rooted bittersweet feeling, almost like, all right, like an example, right? This doesn't have to be your situation, but an example would be like being in love with somebody that you can't have, and so you watch them be happy with someone else, and it's like it's bittersweet. That doesn't have to be your case. It doesn't have to be about love at all, but that's the resonance, right? Like something that is good and bad. It feels good and bad at the same time. Bittersweet. All right, so let's get some messages on the table for you guys. For the Cancers, the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is the energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What is the energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What is the energy for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What do they need to hear? All right. I saw time. Ooh, time to let go. Time to let go. Cancer. Wow. Move the F on. That's so harsh, Spirit. Wow. Okay, look. Cancer, we say these messages with love. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving it to you how Spirit's giving it to me. Literally. Okay, this card caught my attention, and I feel like I'm going to pull this for you because that bittersweet feeling feels really tied to this. Time to let go, move on. I feel like there is something or someone that you're meant to move on from. Now, Cancer, I have to be real. Although this is not a love reading, I am getting love energy, right? Which is why my example was really tied to love. Now, again, for all of you, it's not going to be about love. You all have different life experiences going on, but there's something you need to let go of. It's something you need to move on from, whether it's an old job, an old relationship, an old friendship, an old place where you used to live, right? Or like an old way of doing things or being. It's something you need to let go and move on from. And that's the bittersweet feeling, I guess, that I'm picking up on. Let's see. One more message for Cancer. One more message for Cancer. We got stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up, you're missing some cool-ish. So Cancer, why do I get like a depressing kind of feel? Like some of you guys could be like hibernating or cocooning because you're a little sad, right? Like you're processing emotion and you just want to be to yourself. I feel like Spirit is saying you either sleeping or literally just like taking time for yourself it's like it's keeping you from seeing some cool things and meeting some cool people out in the world, right? Maybe you are taking too much time to grieve a situation or to mourn a situation, because that's kind of what it feels like. It's like bittersweet. And this feels like the bitter part. Interesting. At the back, bottom of the deck energy, we have don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some effing alone time, and you know why. So again, Cancer, I get this energy of like grieving. That's the bitter part of the bittersweet, right? That's the message from Spirit so far, that, you know, it's time to let go. I feel like you're cocooning, you're hibernating, you're in your own energy. You're not being very social, or you're not really connecting with people or with other energies as much. And it's like you're missing some really cool experiences because it's okay to grieve, right? But I feel like Spirit is saying that the time has come now for the grieving to be over. Maybe you've been grieving for a long period of time and you haven't been wanting to move on from the situation, right? So it's kind of like you're staying somewhere longer than you need to be. It's okay to take time for yourself, to get over something, to cope with feelings, to understand feelings and get a handle on them. But I feel like Spirit is saying you've been in that energy for too long, and now it's time for you to pick up some momentum, because there are some things you're missing out on because you won't allow yourself to move on from the things that bind you or the things that are holding you back. So let's see. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is the message that you need to hear? We got a horn like going crazy outside, so I feel like this is important for you guys. It feels very much tied to like your emotional stability, Cancer. Like I get that very much with you in this reading specifically. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is the energy? They're telling me split the deck and take 6 from the top, so that's what I'm gonna do. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Message you need to hear is 6 of Cups. Oh, so this is about something from the past. This reminds me of Scorpio energy because Scorpio literally got this as the first card of their spread as well. You could be connected to a Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. This is an emotional matter from the past that you haven't released yet. And the time has come to make that decision. That Judgment card is here. Wow, the 7 of Swords. It's time to let go of that self-sabotage. Oh my gosh, wow. With the Moon in reverse. And get to the bottom of those deep-rooted feelings. Cancer, this is your energy, but it came out in reverse. I feel like, we're going to keep going. Then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Oh my God, it's something you're not ready to let go of or move on from. Wow, Cancer. And then we have lastly the Hermit. It's time to, look, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some alone time, and you know why. That is the Hermit, period. Virgo energy, okay. So let's get into an overall, your message. No, this is not happening. This is not happening. Cancers, let me explain to you. You are my 5th reading of this rising since I got up. Do you know that this card has been the overall energy or in the spread for every single sign I've done so far? And my theme, I guess, for today is a message of empowerment because a lot of you guys have been getting the Emperor. The Emperor represents empowerment to the fullest extent, right? Like you are in charge of your life. You are large and you are in charge, right? I feel like a lot of you guys right now, the message you need to hear is that you need to take your power back because you've been giving it away. You've been giving away your power to an old situation. Let's talk about this. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. And the Fool. There's a need for you to take a risk and go towards something new. Open yourself up to a new chapter, to a new experience, right? If you want to feel empowered, I feel like you have to stop. Like the 8 of Pentacles to me in reverse can be a card of distraction, distracting yourself with matters outside of you, right? Like, obviously this is a sign of like, this is a card. It's ruled by Virgo. It's a sign. I'm just going to say sign because clearly I want to call a card a sign. So it's a sign. No, it's a card of really working, being an apprentice, right? But when it's in reverse, a lot of times it's like you're overworking or you're like a workaholic. Most workaholics usually are using work as an escape mechanism. So this could be you literally escaping your feelings through work or through matters just outside of yourself because Pentacles represent external realities, right? Things that are not connected to you internally, like your emotions, like your thoughts, like your spirit or your soul. These are the things that exist in your physical reality. And so I feel like you're in a disempowered state because you've been giving your power away to distractions. And Spirit is showing you that that's not the way to plant beneficial or successful seeds for your future, right? I feel like there's a new journey waiting for you, but some of you guys are like almost burying your head in the sand because you're not ready to open up to this new journey. You're too focused on like what went wrong in your last investment, whether this was an investment in a person, in a relationship, or an investment in a business, or an investment in something. But there's something you have not let go of. It's something that didn't go right. It didn't go the way you wanted it to go. You planted a lot of, let's say you invested a lot of time, effort, and energy, even some of you money, and it just didn't go the way you expected it to go. And you're still holding on to that. And I feel like you're distracting yourself instead of really truly seeing what Spirit has been trying to show you. And I feel like what Spirit is really trying to tell you overall is that you just need to embrace this new start and get yourself back out there, right? Again, stop sleeping so much. You're missing some cool stuff. Wake up, right? And so with the first card out, Sun and Scorpio, we have the 6 of Cups. I feel like this is you guys need to make a final decision to release your past, right? Because if you don't, there's going to be a lot of self-sabotage, right? You're missing some cool stuff. I feel like you're self-sabotaging the opportunities that Spirit is really giving to you, right? Self-sabotage comes in the form of the 7 of Swords. That's somebody who has one foot in, one foot out as far as relationships, right? But that's somebody who also they allow, let's say, their thoughts to get the better of them, or they just allow the energies that are residing in them to kind of govern them in a way that's really, it's not coming from a place of balance. And so therefore they end up in usually a result of self-sabotage. And so I feel like that's what you're doing. It's almost like all that distracting yourself. It's like you just got to make that decision to release the past, because if you don't, the self-sabotage will continue. And I feel like with this moon in reverse, I feel like things are being revealed to you about your emotions. However, it's being revealed to you so that you can release them. And with this Eight of Cups being in reverse, I feel like you don't want to release them, or you don't feel ready to release them. It's like the feelings are being revealed to you, or you may be getting a deeper understanding of your deep-rooted feelings for whatever the situation is, whatever the matter is. It could be connected to a person with a relationship, could be connected to a job, an institution, whatever this is. But I feel like whatever deep emotions you're aware of, you're too aware of them to the point where it's like you almost don't want to give them up. That's like a sacrifice to you that you're not really willing to do. The Eight of Cups is Pisces and Saturn, or Saturn and Pisces. I always say them backwards, but that's literally like disciplining yourself against what your heart wants, because you know that your heart, what it's wanting at this time, is not serving you. I feel like you're aware of deep emotional matters and you know that they don't serve you, but you're not willing to discipline yourself enough to actually leave them behind, which is why Spirit is saying like it's time to let go and move on, because there's something you know you need to release, but you're not really willing to do it. And it's going to take for you to look within yourself, to have some alone time with yourself, to spend some quality time with yourself, to do some deep some deep soul searching and some deep self-assessment, for you to really finally be able to get to this empowered state, for you to realize that these emotions that you're carrying really don't serve a purpose and benefiting you. They actually keep you out of, let's say, keep you out of alignment with some really cool things that Spirit wants to give to you, wants to deliver you, to you. They want to have you receive the abundance that they want to give you, but you can't receive until you make room for it, right? You have to make room by releasing the things that no longer serve you. That's how it works. And so let's see. Let's get some messages straight from your guides and let's see what they want to say to you. I heard pull 2 cards. And so let's see. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for Cancer. For Cancer. For Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Ooh. I'll take this and I'll take this. We got cleanse and we got embrace the moment. That's so crazy, because I was saying it's like you got to do some releasing, right? Cleanse reads, your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take some time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And so Cancer, I feel like, again, that cleansing is just you releasing I almost want to say the failure of the past, because that's how it kind of is coming across. You guys feel like something is, it's like an investment that went bad, like it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. I feel like you need to release that from your energy, because a lot of you are still holding on to it in a way that it's kind of keeping you from experiencing the things that you're meant to experience. And what's meant for you will always find you, but it's like you're delaying it, right? Then we have embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you are changing your energy. So Spirit, so Cancer, I feel like what the epitome of this card is saying is like you're needing to really embrace the now, because you've been living in the past. That's first and foremost, right? There's a lot of negativity associated with the past. Not so much that the experience of the past was negative, but again, I get the feeling it didn't go the way you had intended or the way you would have liked. And so with that energy right there, that causes a negative start for you. I feel like you have to, first of all, release the judgment, right? A lot of you guys have like judgment on yourself, or maybe of the situation, or maybe even of other people that may have been involved. Right? And it's like, you know, this didn't go this way because maybe this person wasn't doing this, or this didn't go this way because I wasn't enough, or this didn't go this way because I couldn't do my job right, or whatever that is. But that is a judgment, and it is a negative one, and it is not serving you. You have to embrace the now. The now has a lot of cool experiences for you, right? The now is wanting you to move on so you can embrace the now, embrace the moment. At the back, we have a mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So for those of you who are in connection with your mom, I feel like your mom or a mother figure or a feminine energy is a very supportive energy in your presence right now. The connection to feminine energy, right? This could be Mother Earth, Mama Gaia as well, right? But I also feel like for you guys, this is you being supported by your feminine energy, right? That emotional aspect of you that you need to cleanse and you need to heal and you need to release. A lot of you guys need to mother yourselves. It's so funny because Cancer is the sign of the mother, and this is Cancer's reading, and I feel like you guys need to also mother yourselves, right? Like you need to nurture and mother yourself. Your inner mother, whether you're a man or a woman, right? We all have the ability to nurture things. If men can grow plants, that means they are mothering something, they are nurturing something, right? So again, whether you are a man or a woman, you need to mother yourself at this time. And some of you are actually connecting with your mothers, your actual like maternal figures in your life. But I feel like this is you needing to be a mother to yourself. This is you needing to be in your Cancer energy. So let's get some last energies for you guys on the table and see what the last messages are from Spirit for the Cancers. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. For Cancer, what are the messages? For Cancer, what are the messages? Let's see. Okay. For Cancer, what is the message? First, oh, we got two. So the first one is don't take it all too seriously. I feel like you're really hung up on this past energy and it's very serious to you, which is why you can't let it go. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to take the seriousness out of the situation, right? What's meant to be will be, and what's not will fade from you. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Then we have finding balance. So again, finding balance means, look, releasing the old to make room for the new. That is how you like instill balance into a situation. If you have too much energies, you have so much old energy and then you're trying to cram new energy into the momentum, that's a lot. That's not balanced. Now the scale is kind of like overweight on one side probably, right? And so I feel like you need to clear the energy from your emotional body in order to restore balance. Then we have at the back, celebrate the little things. So some of you guys are too caught up in what went wrong. You're not really celebrating the things that have gone right. Not as much as you should be, right? And I feel like celebrating the little things is going to help you get out of this energy. It's going to remind you of something to be grateful for instead of something to mourn or grieve over or feel like you lost out on, right? Under that, we have when you least expect. So, and it is within reach. So I feel like for you guys, it was these two cards that I saw. I feel like for you guys, I don't know if you could even see, it is within reach, and then when you least expect, I feel like when you least expect it, you're going to feel that sense of empowerment to release whatever this old energy is, right? Don't take it all too seriously. Don't even take this message too seriously that you have to release and you have to heal. It's not meant to stir you up. It's not meant to trigger you. It's meant to let you know that this is what you need to do in order to benefit, you know, in a greater way, but at your own pace. Yes? Right? So move at your own pace, but make sure there's movement. There can't be no movement, right? And so I'm going to leave it here. Cancer, this was a beautiful reading. If you vibed with this, if this helped you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going. Until next time, my loves, I love you. And that's it.